Sure, yeah, Courtney, congrats again on hosting. I'm gonna need to record this. Congrats again on getting to host. I know that's exciting, fourth straight year. What do you think whenever you see the field?
Well, I first just enjoy seeing our name, so I will never take for granted seeing our name. It's just really exciting when you sit down on selection show night and you know your name's going to be up there, and you know there's a good chance you've earned a host. And so I'll never take that for granted, and I'm really proud of our players for putting us in that position. Um, the field's tough. Every field. I mean, all 64 are tough, and so it doesn't matter who gets sent to you. They're going to be fighting for their lives, and they're good. They've either won a championship or they've competed consistently in their body of work to earn selection. So it's tough, and that's what you expect when you get to the postseason. There's some familiarity with SEMO in Arizona specifically, and so it's exciting. It's exciting. It's nice to get another weekend in Vogel.
Talking about that familiarity, I know everybody says like the most important game is the first one. And SEMO, the last time y'all played, I mean, they gave you everything you want. How good is that to know that like you have a team that gave you everything you wanted, so the team will come out knowing what they're capable of?
Well, I don't think that this team's going to look past anything more than just, the next opponent. That's, what we're going to focus on is just competing in the moment. We had a really good battle with SEMO last time. We got down early. We battled back, found a way to win at the end. And that's the last thing on our mind. And so we know that it's, at this point of the year, that we were such a different team then, and so were they. And at this point of the year, both teams are very battle tested. And so we're going to get a different version, and we know that we're going to get a very tough SEMO version.
Yeah, looking whenever names were coming off the board, I mean, it just was like right, left. Here you go, like Florida Atlantic, and some others that y'all scheduled this year. South Alabama, y'all put together a schedule against a lot of teams that have proven to be tournament teams. How does that make you feel knowing that y'all really challenge yourselves in the non-conference?
Well, it feels good. We build our schedule on purpose. We hand select, especially Matt, hand selects who we play, where we go, who we match up with, all of those things to prepare us for this point of the year, to put together a body of work that hopefully gets you the opportunity to host, and then prepares you to match up with teams that are, tournament level. And so we are battle tested. We've not only done that in the non-conference, but you go through the SEC season, and it's a grind, and it's tough, and it prepares you, and you have to be resilient, and you have to respond, and all those things. And so it'll be good to know that we've matched up with some of these teams and that we're ready.
I'll turn it over to somebody else.
Dudley, welcome. Love you.
Talk to me a little bit about just the mindset of coming back after last week and just having a fresh start.
Yeah, I mean, that's what postseason is, good, bad, or indifferent. It's a fresh start. It's a new season. I think we had some really good conversations coming off of the conference tournament. I think that, it's a crazy game, because in the game with Mizzou, you play split. You start it one night, you finish it the next day. I haven't been in that situation maybe ever. And it's a game of inches in the way that, if Kennedy's ball is a foot to the right, it's off the foul pole. It's a different conversation, maybe even a different seed. So the whole thing is a game of inches. But I think what that game did is it sparked something in this team. We had some really good practices, really productive conversations, and we feel like we're in a really great spot moving forward for the NCAAs.
Also talk about having an advantage of being at home, at least, and how good y'all have been there.
Well, it's always nice to stay home. It's always nice to be in our environment, in front of our fans, in our own beds, all those things. And so it's nice to earn a few more games in Vogel and play in front of our fans. So we're really excited about it.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Evan?
Yeah, Coach, first, congratulations on hosting. Question is, coming off of, the SEC tournament, only scoring one run against Mizzou, what do you want to see out of your out of your offense this week as, you get into postseason play? More
than anything, I just wanted to see them take a breath. When you when you get out of the grind that the season is, and I don't know what we ended up playing, 52, 53 games, whatever it is, you've learned so much along the way. And so it's just making sure that one, we just take a breath, and then also just take the things out that we need to carry with us through the rest of the way. And so that's what this week's been about. And it's just getting them to loosen up, take a breath, trust themselves, and just compete their tails off.
Awesome. Thanks, Coach.
Mm-hmm.
Alyssa? Do we have another picture, or is that you?
No, it's me. I'm on her Zoom.
Okay. Ethan?
Yeah, I have more. What's it like? You talked about last week going into the SEC tournament, how you were battling with having finals at the same time. So it's just kind of a weird schedule. What's it like now that, school's over and softball is really getting to be just the main focus?
Well, it's nice. It's nice to get on the other side of those finals and know that there is not, all those things that kind of can weigh you down or distract you, or not distract you. I mean, school's not a distraction, but you know what I mean? The things that just can take your focus away and just kind of, just weigh you down. And so it's just nice to get to move forward, and softball's the focus, and we have everyone to practice. We don't have to deal with classes. So that's really nice. And I know that they're have a lot more sleep, and they are a lot lighter on the other side of finals.
Yeah, and then going into a regional, what's just kind of the mindset with the pitching, with navigating, you don't know how many games you're going to be playing, who you'll be playing, just kind of what's the mindset going into a regional with the pitching staff?
The mindset for me going into the regional is we got to line it up and try to figure out a way to beat SEMO. And so it's not necessarily the long-term plan. It's just making sure that you take care of the game that you're in and go at it with your best, because you're going to get their best. And so it's just you got to win to keep moving. So we're going to focus on SEMO and that is it.
Do we have any final questions for Coach D?